It's going to be crazy.
That was a solid run. These guys are on a new level with this three contest back-to-back-to-back format.
Going to check into the low 80s with an 80.80. The judges are working off of a 100-point scale out here. Brock's pretty happy about that one. It is the best run that counts. 3 opportunities out here today.
Here we go. Next level street contest.
Get ready to take our first look at Boyd Hilder here. Boyd owns a gold medal in this event. The first 2 stops of the season this summer, Sacramento and Chiba, just didn't go down the way that he wanted him to. Like, he was right there, he was knocking on the door, but it was little hang-ups within the last 10 to 15 seconds of the runs that have kind of done him in.
Yeah, he's had a bunch of bad luck in his runs because he's had so many amazing moments, but it's the little things that have been getting him. But look at that truck off the top level into that bank right there.
It's the kind of stuff that course layout there is going to play to some of Boyd's strengths here.
Yeah, when Boyd won his gold medal, the course was like, had double layers. It had a bunch of, ooh, he was going for manual, just misses it a little bit, but that's all right. He's still ripping it.
Yeah, it's a good save. He landed in the ice pick still, and it was actually like fairly clean. It wasn't like it front end drop down or anything crazy. So
this course is really going to play to Boyd's favor, though. It's got lots of options.
Look at the speed he's bringing through his run, though, and that's what he's been doing for years.
Coming down to the final 10 seconds here, and this is the spot, not to throw the announcers' cheeks out there, but this is the spot that's done him in the last 2 stops on the season thus far. And he hangs on. There's the horn. So Boyd Hilder puts one down in run number 1, which is unfamiliar territory for him the last 2 stops, and you can see the celebration at the end of that one. He's did
like,
it.
You guys didn't put me on your team, but I'll grind over you and truck driver over you.
Right
Take
over
that.
your suite.
But look at this. Nollie 2 pegs down that square row right there on that big set. But look at the speed he's bringing. Everything was so high energy in his run.
Ooh, it's a feeble to Smith. We missed that on the TV.
Did you see how far that he dragged that out as well? And I don't think the Club Tokyo people were even aware that Boyd was up there. They were just filming away, and all of a sudden he just dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah, gonna get me first score.
Just had to get one in. Good job. These guys get 3 runs too, so you got the strategy of just going as hard as you can the whole time, or putting one on the board.
83.20 for him, so that'll put him in the top spot just ahead of Brock Rayford. Again, this is run 1 out of 3 here. As you just said, Dennis, it is the best run that counts. 8 athletes in the field here. Everybody in the field does have at least one X Games street medal to their name. Runs at 45 seconds in length, and it is the best run that counts. If you do become detached from the bike or have a fall, if there's still time on the clock, that will end your run. That'll bring up Matt Ray here. He owns a silver medal in this event. He got that back in Minneapolis. The last time the X Games were inside a stadium of this size, by the way, that was in 2019 at the US Bank Stadium where he earned street silver.
Ooh, starting things off with that 180 pegs to a 180 bar out. I love the creativity on this course with the 2 stages right there. And that's another rider that's similar to Boyd. He brings a lot of speed, a lot of power, a lot of creativity as well.
Yeah, Matt's got what it takes to get on the podium every time. He's had a couple. He's been close this year, but watching him in practice, man, he's got some tricks.
Yeah, he missed the podium by 1 spot in Sacramento. He was in 4th, and then he got 5th in Chiba.
Oh, look at that. He's got a lot of tricks. I'm telling you, from what I've seen in the first 2 X Games this year, he is bringing this like this is his 3rd X Games. He knows what he needs to do, and so far, so good. Wow.
And Boyd's back with a huge truck driver off the roof to switch whip.
What a way to end that run.
Yo.
He's still going. I don't think he realized time's over, or he just doesn't care. One of the 2.
The clock was up anyways. Yeah. It's all good.
That was some bonus run.
But this is what a way to start. 180 pegs, 180 bar out, so creative.
Yeah, that run was packed.
And I love that Smith to 360 too as well. And then you just brought a lot of speed too, a lot of control. I mean, I feel like this course is catering to that kind of style as well, giving these guys opportunity to bring the speed and carry the momentum throughout.
To me, the intensity and the speed that he had at the top of the run versus what we've seen at the last 2 stops, and the score reflects the overall totality of it. 87.80 for Matt Ray.
Nice, Matt.
So high 80s now here in round 1 out of 3. Mentioned before, the first 2 stops of the season, he settled for 4th and 5th, so sitting in that top spot as of right now. All the way from Germany, It'll bring up Mr. Felix Prangenberg. He owns 4 total medals when it comes to the X Games, 3 of those in street. He also owns a real BMX gold.
What I love about Felix's riding is he does his own thing. When you see him on the course, you're like, yep, that's Felix. Because he designs his runs exactly how he wants it to be, exactly how people know what Felix rides like.
Wow, switch-footed lucky 180 right after that unlucky 180. Felix is unreal. Oh my gosh, this is
so
banger
clean.
after banger after banger.
It's a lot that's happened here already, and still a lot of time left on the clock for him.
Oh, that was pretty cool on that setup right there. And he carried into...
Oh my gosh, he was kind of chilling in practice. I did not know his run was going to be like this. This is insane. Keep it going, Felix.
Oh, the energy. I feel like this course is so good that it's giving these guys the opportunity to be their best. And so far, so good.
I'm going to say the intensity that we've seen the start to this comp from what we saw in Sacramento and in Japan.
No, these guys are on it. Like
Everybody's
I was saying,
feeling it right now.
they're on it. They were not practicing like they normally practice. Everybody is in the groove. They're all on fire. No, everyone's got a full pull already. That one was crazy. Felix started on the flat bottom. I've never seen anyone in a X Games contest do that.
Yeah,
he
that was
started on the
clever.
flat
He did.
bottom. Yeah.
But that's what I was saying in the beginning. Felix rides how Felix rides. That's him.
Everybody else in practice, I kind of saw what they were doing. I had no idea what Felix was doing, and he started in the flat bottom. He just came out swinging. That's going to be close to Matt Ray.
Keeping a strategy there. He's keeping it close to the vest. He doesn't want to give it away. That'll put him just underneath Matt Ray. So 85 flat, that'll put him in that number 2 spot. So 87, 80, and 85, and an 83.20, your top 3 as of right now, as you can see him packing in here inside the Caesars Superdome. Garrett Reynolds Rain, he's got back-to-back gold medals this year. He had surpassed Nigel Houston for overall X Games gold, and now he's put some distance between himself and Nigel after adding 2 more there. Nigel did not compete in Chiba. Nigel's not competing. He is here, but he's not going to compete here in New Orleans. So Garrett trying to add another one to that, but this gentleman is going to be in the way of that here today. This is Kevin Peraza.
KP, we were missing him in Chiba. Man, it's so good to have him back. And what a start so far. Vintage Kevin Peraza. Doing a 180 whip in a mid-run like that, carrying that speed. And look at, he hasn't slowed down at all.
Kevin can ride any street course, but this one is nice. He can fly from end to end, go from that top layer, switch whip off that top deck. I think his peg might have hit that flat rail, I swear.
Right there.
Look at the smile on his face. Did you see him just grinning from ear to ear?
He never doesn't have a smile.
That's how he wakes up. Oh, this is good.
What's he gonna do here at the
Up
end
rail.
of his run?
Well, he still had 5 seconds left. We'll see if he gets dinged for that. When he threw his hand up, he still had a little bit of time on the clock, but
He did in that pretty quick. He had a couple more tricks he could have got in there, and that run was going. But he's got 2 more, so
Yeah, absolutely.
he knows what to do now.
But
We'll
look
get to
at
see
these
what his score
replays
comes
right
in.
here. Hopefully we get a shot of here to see how close
Oh,
the
he got
peg
way
was.
over it. Never mind. Not even close.
From up top, it looked a
Yeah.
little closer. But look at that, pegs up, hard 360 right at the end of the run. That's what we were saying. He had a little bit of time left, you know, but it's all right. He'll figure this one out. I'm excited to see what the score is.
that look says it all. He said, hey, I missed the last one, but I'm back. He had a wrist injury in Chiba, and he had to withdraw from everything. He was competing in 3 events. He had street, park, and park best trick. He did not compete in any of those in Chiba, so Team Tokyo had to take a 0 for him there at that stop. So
This is going to be interesting to see what the judges are looking for, because Felix's run was straight tech bangers, and Kevin was fast, big, a little bit simpler tricks, but they were big and fast. So we're going to see what the judges like.
And again, not to tag him for 5 seconds left on the clock, but that does count. I mean, they are looking at the totality of the run. It's what you do. It's the technicality of it. Use of course, as well as all of the time. So that could be a factor. With
A
that
run is
5 seconds
they don't call it a full pull for a reason. You know, you want to go all the way to where that buzzer sounds.
You know, and it was huge, too, because his teammate, Arissa True, who competes in vert best trick, as well as park, she also was injured. She's out for the season. So they also took a 0 for her in Chiba. So they're still tied for first place right now with X Club New York at 1,770. So the 82, I have to think that 5 seconds left on the clock definitely had a hand in that. So right now, that's not even going to put him in the medals. But it's Kevin Peraza. He's back. Add a couple more, add 1 or 2 more things in there. Clean that up. That'll change real quick. 5 down, 3 to go. We get ready to take our first look here at Devin Smiley.
Oh my gosh, Devin, I'm not gonna lie, Devin and Garrett were 1 and 2 for me in practice, and Jordan. They were all pretty close, but Devin's run is packed. with the techiest balance tricks anyone else is doing out there.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, me and Dennis both know when we see Devin on a course, we know what to expect, but it's just crazy. He always ups the ante, and that's insane.
That is an insane
180
trick.
over back switch pegs is ridiculous.
Looked a little frustrated there, though. You see him kind of raise that right hand, like, what?
He wanted to throw the bars out of that,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna dock his score. Maybe because he did that little.
Yeah, maybe he did. And you're like overselling it.
Wow.
But look at that.
Dude.
Oh! There's a little bit of a gap there, isn't it? I think he hung up a little bit and threw his feet
That
off,
wedge right there is kind of harsh. It doesn't have a
Okay.
good transition at the bottom. Me and Chad Curley were talking last night about how good Devin is, because you watch him do this stuff first try like that, even though he messed it up. He did that so many times in practice. And even the best of them, like Chad Curley's like, dude, I would fall on my back for 30 minutes trying any of those
there's
tricks
no
he's
doubt
doing on his
about it.
run.
But the truth is, he did the hard part in that trick.
He did. The kink got him.
The kink got him right there. It was something that snuck up on him.
It's all right. He's got 2 more.
Yeah, I was saying, he's going to have to look to run 2 and 3. We're down to our final 2 competitors here in round number 1.
Nollie hang.
He's a former gold medalist in this event. This is Jordan Godwin.
Oh, it's so hard to explain to everybody just how talented this guy is on his
Oh
bike.
my gosh. Yeah, some people don't. You got to have a big BMX IQ to really know what this guy's doing.
Yeah, I just want to point this out. Just watch his feet. His left foot forward right now. It'll probably change. The dude is so skilled, so technical.
So,
Oh no.
So that was a gap to overcrank. Then he's going to switch his feet here. This is a switch crank 180, which is just insane.
That's
Shout out to Kevin
ridiculous.
Corrali. That's why this guy's been on every podium this year.
And his riding style to be on every podium.
Yeah.
It's just insane that he's that just talented.
Been
and
on
that
every podium.
consistent.
And then last year he beat Garrett. He's got a gold
He's
medal.
podiumed his last 4 starts. Going back to
Yes.
last year in Osaka, he's got a bronze. He got gold in Salt Lake City last year. He's got a bronze in SAC, and then he got a silver in Chiba this year.
And it's for good reason. The
Yeah,
man is
well,
on fire.
You know, like Garrett is a predictable podium, but Jordan's becoming that. You know what I mean? He's the one that you can almost imagine. He's going to be on that podium every time he's dropping in.
And then going back to Ventura in 2024 to silver. So that's 5 medals in street from his last 7 starts. And there is Garrett Reynolds, the GOAT.
Here we go, baby.
18 total gold medals overall, 16 of them here in this event. He has 2 in real BMX. He's won 2 this season, looking to make it a sweep out here. He represents X Club Sao Paulo, trying to do his part here to put some valuable points on the board today.
Hard 180 whip.
Wow, so clean, so perfect.
Video part trick, starting his run.
Yeah, exactly. To start your run with that one, to set the tone is insane.
Switch bar, switch ice. These tricks are just nutty. He's focused. He wants this.
Nice.
Grind hard 3.
I love that setup for that trick.
Whip to switch cement. This run is so good. Everything's flowing. Everything's insane.
Bar to ice. Still have 15 seconds left.
Everybody watching this, you're watching the best contest street rider of all time. Backwards crook up the rail.
Wow.
This is it right here. This is the guy everybody tries to beat. It only happens once. People are through.
Did the foot dab? I don't know.
No, listen, it didn't dab. I know
Listen, it did not.
it did not dab. I know he's not happy with it. You know, like it's definitely not the way you want to end it, but what a run.
There's his teammates there in the X Club Sao Paulo suite. His BMX counterpart, Ryan Williams.
Wow.
But this is how he started the run.
Wow, that
Pegs
trick
up,
is just
hard
so
180 whip.
Tough.
Perfect.
And that rail's tall at the bottom. That's a real
It
13
really
stair
is.
rail. That thing is not little. This is just child's play for him.
It really is. It's insane.
Something that is so hard. This was giving him a lot of trouble in practice, so I was hyped to see him get this.
Yeah, it's a super technical trick. 180 backwards crook up that rail at speed. That's crazy.
And he's got more to add to this run too. It's like the man
always
is,
does,
yeah.
man. That's why he's the best.
So we talked about the tie between X Club Tokyo and New York. Sao Paulo was only, I believe it was 160 points behind coming into this one. And we are into the 90s. The GOAT does it again, 91.60. And when you do that in the first round and you're a guy like Garrett Reynolds, that takes all the pressure off. Not that he ever feels pressure anyway, but where do you go from here? So what a performance there in round number 1. Garrett Reynolds and Kevin Peraza, the only 2 guys in the field here at Monster Energy BMX Street that were drafted to X Games clubs for the